Are you ready to plug? Hello there, I'm Simon from FeedHive. Let me show you how you can use FeedHive's new feature, Post Conditions, to easily create some super cool and advanced posting behavior. This feature is especially helpful if you want to let FeedHive plug your ebook course or service in a follow-up comment on posts that perform particularly well. Let's take a look at how this works. So I have a post here that I'll publish on Twitter, and I expect it to go well. It's about a topic that I happen to sell an ebook about. So I'll make a comment, or a subtweet as it's called on Twitter, to this post where I plug my ebook. I now click here to add a post condition. So as we can see here, I got a bunch of different performance indicators I can pick from. I'll go over these in a second, but let's just pick the obvious one first. Likes. So when the main post hits 1,000 likes, this comment will be published. Add condition, there we go. Schedule the post, and done. FeedHive will take care of the rest, and I wake up tomorrow to a bunch of new sales. Awesome, isn't it? But we can do much more than that. Let's take a look. On Twitter, you're allowed to add multiple subtweets, or so-called threads. So let's try to do that. I'm gonna add another tweet here with a discount code. So when the condition triggers, FeedHive will actually publish both of these subtweets at once. So let's say that everything goes well and this tweet actually does get more than 1,000 likes. Maybe we want to capitalize on that even further by adding another tweet 5 hours later. So we make another one here saying thank you for all the support, and then we add a sub-condition to this tweet with a delay of 5 hours. That will be 300 minutes. There you go. So this tweet here will only publish if both of these conditions are met. So if the main tweet never hits 1,000 likes, none of all of this will ever publish. And we can keep going, adding as many conditions as we want, as long as we remember that any conditions we add further down is going to be a sub-condition to the one above it. Let's take another example. Flash sales. This is a well-known selling technique, and this happens to work particularly well on Twitter. So I'm gonna make a tweet announcing a discount for the next hour. Now, I'll add 3 reminders that fire every 15 minutes. And last one after 55 minutes, there we go. Publish, and now I can go and do something else while sales are pouring in. Now, these examples were about selling something, but it doesn't have to be. You can use this feature to create suspense, excitement, or to simply provide a more human-like behavior to your scheduled post. So finally, let's take a look at the different types of conditions we can use. The first one is called above average. As you can see, there's no configuration here, because this condition simply let FeedHive decide. We will measure the performance of this post in terms of reach and engagement and compare it to your other posts and see if it performs above average. If it does, the condition will trigger. So here you don't have to think about the details. You just let FeedHive do its thing. We just saw how likes and delay works. The same goes for comments, retweets, and impressions. You simply specify the threshold that should trigger the condition. Engagement rate is a bit more special. Among content creators, there's a certain consensus that engagement rate is the most accurate performance metric you can use. So here, we can specify an engagement rate and a delay. So basically, if this engagement rate is kept after the delay that I put here, the condition will trigger. So this is how post conditions work, and as you can tell, we can do a lot of really advanced posting behavior here, and it's really easy to set up. Only creativity sets the boundary here. I hope you'll enjoy using this feature.